10,000 hours. 10,000 hours. I've heard this story about 10,000 hours is the minimum requirement for mastery of something, right? When you put 10,000 hours into it, you've hit the mastery level or the beginning, the entry level of mastery. Like you really put work in, right? We've all heard them reels and them shorts and them videos that talk about 10,000 hours, right? So what's 10,000 hours really? 10,000 hours is 600,000 minutes. 600,000 minutes. 416.6667 days. I'm gonna round up, right? 417 days is over 10,000 hours, right? I'm talking about 24-hour days, right? Not no 8-hour shift and 12-hour shifts and 2-hour shifts. No, I'm talking about 417 full days of doing that. Is 10,000 hours. 59.52 weeks. Let's round up. 60 weeks. Doing it for 60 weeks consecutive, like non-stop. That's 10,000 hours. 13.698 months. Let's round up. 14 months. It's 10,000 hours. 14 months doing fully nothing but that, right? 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours is 1.415 years, right? 1.141 years. That's a little over a year, right? A year and a quarter, so to speak. Not even a quarter. Less than a quarter. Yeah. 1.14 years. A little over a year. Doing it every single day, for every single week, for every single month. A little over that. A year. It's 10,000 hours. What have you done for 10,000 hours plus? Breathe. Right? Some of us still get that wrong too. Breathe, right? But have you been yourself for 10,000 hours? And when I say yourself, I'm talking about your authentic self, who you really are, right? Who you really are in the core. Have you been your core self for 10,000 hours plus consecutive, right? Maybe not consecutive, I don't know. But for 10,000 hours, have you actually been yourself? What about if you are changing something about yourself? You want to change something. Like, in January, everybody want to change their weight, right? Birthdays, people want to change goals, right? Right? Different seasons call for different changes, right? So that new you, that new thing you want to change, that thing you want to stop, have you put the 10,000 hours in, right? Have you put the 600,000 minutes in? And maybe you have. You know what I mean? Maybe it's something that you've been really working at, and you're like, you know what? I got my 10,000 hours, and I got my 600,000 minutes plus, right? But that takes true dedication to put 10,000 hours into something, right? True dedication, commitment, allegiance, loyalty, right? Like, it's hard in a relationship. It's hard at work, hard at school to really be dedicated like that, right? But is it that hard to be dedicated to what you want, who you want to be, right? The things that you want to do, the things that you commit to, right? 10,000 hours, 600,000 minutes. What is something that you will be willing to do for at least 10,000 hours, for at least every single day for over a year, right? What is something that you would want to do, that you enjoy doing, right? Or something you want to accomplish? Do you have the commitment Not everybody has the commitment for it. So that leads me to this. Do you do things that you would only be 100% committed to? Or do you do things that you will be less than 100% committed to voluntarily, right? Now, there's some things that we got to do, right, that you may not, I don't know, because I think like effort, like being committed to doing it, putting your 100% all into it, it's an effort. What actually stops us from putting in the effort? What stops us is we don't really want to do it. How many things are you really doing that you don't want to do, right? How many things are you doing that you don't want to do? Why are you doing these things that you don't want to do, right? How many sacrifices, and are these sacrifices worth it, right? Or do you just believe that there's no other route? 10,000 hours, right? So I'd rather put 10,000 hours into something that I'm really committed to doing. Like I'm 100 on it. You know what I mean? Through and through, even when I don't want to, I'm going to do it. Like I'm committed. 10,000 hours. It's a long time, right? 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours is less than, like, I don't know, because I can't say that it's more than like school or training or something like that, because every training is different. You're not doing, well, maybe, you know what, some training like 6 months, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, you really doing it? Yeah. Certain jobs, like you've been in a job for like 10 years, I'm pretty sure after 10 years, you don't hit it 10,000 hours doing the same thing, but doing that job. You know what I mean? Are you after, and let's talk about this, like after your 10,000 hours, where are you at? Are you proficient at what you're doing? Or you've grown habits that it's not really what you should be doing? Have we been doing the wrong thing for 10,000 hours? Or incorrect, right? And then like, I ain't changing. I've been doing this for 10,000 hours. I got my 10,000 hour award, so I ain't changing, right? Think about it, like, have you been doing the wrong thing for over 10,000 hours? But it's okay, because we got to change. Or we changing, right? And let's just say, you know what, I'm making a change today, General. I'm making a change today, right now. I don't want you to come next week and you on hour 50 out of 10,000 and you holding yourself to the 10,000 hour mark, right? And then now you start getting defeated. You know what I mean? The delay went up. I mean, went down. Okay. So 10,000 hours. That's just my input on 10,000 hours. A comment below. Let me know what you think about 10,000 hours. Where you at in your 10,000 hour mark? What you doing? What have you done for 10,000 hours? What? Maybe you doing something new and you maybe not be at the 10,000 hours yet. What hour you at? You know what I mean? All right.